Do you read with application and understanding? Or you just reading it to say you read it, or to satisfy that thought in your mind, well, I did read it. That's just like counting money. Don't know how much you counted and don't know how to spend it. Just give somebody $100 for a popsicle. That's okay, keep it. You want your change? No, don't worry about it. That's $1, ain't it? Yeah, it's $1. Brothers and sisters, this is a wonderful religion. Let us have a wonderful Eid. Let us work in the United States of America to bring Islam to the forefront in practice. Let us give the best of ourselves and not the worst. So we say to you, Eid Mubarak. Have a blessed Eid, a blessed Adha, where the lights are on. That's Adha. Adha means the light you can see. The whole community should be able to see. Adha. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Thank you very much, Imam Qasim, for that enlightening Eid Khutbah. Eid Mubarak to everyone. It's indeed a pleasure and a mercy to see you all today. I want to share something with you that a good friend of mine, Sheikh Hashim Badat, taught me. As you know, a month ago we had a fundraiser at Masjid Mariam in which we got in cash and pledges $100,000. We've collected $40,000 of that, and we're working on collecting the other 60, so that inshallah over the next year we will have that in the bank to build Ibrahim Kamaluddin Community Center. Previously, we had a fundraiser and Sheikh Hashim Badat gave $5,000. Then we had another fundraiser a month later. And he said, well, I want to come to that fundraiser and donate. I said, you just gave $5,000. He said, that was a different fundraiser. He said, this is a new fundraiser. When you have an opportunity, you have to seize it. We have been talking since I was born in this community, 42 years ago, about having our own neighborhood, buying up the property around the neighborhood, having our own stores, having our own businesses, building mosques from the ground up, building community centers from the ground up. We are on the cusp of that right now. We have an opportunity next month, the first Tuesday of next month, to buy a tax-depressed property right on the next street. It's a lot, just like we brought 2 lots up the street. We have an opportunity next month. We'll go to the auction, inshallah. We'll buy it. That will be ours. We've missed around 4 properties over the last 6 months because we didn't move on them. But now we have that opportunity. So today is a new Eid, and it's a new fundraiser, inshallah. We have to raise $14,000 to purchase that property. That's what the taxes are. It may auction for $3,000 or $4,000 above that, but we can handle that. We have enough in the bank to cover that. Okay? The reason we don't want to go into our funds and just take the money out to buy the property is because we raised that for the community center. If we have to loan money from that account, we can, but we don't want to. We would rather just raise the money again. Now, there's over 150 people here. If everybody gave $100, that would be $15,000. It would be done. Well, everybody can't give $100. Okay? Or you wouldn't want to just give $100. Right? We have 150 people here. If 20 people gave, if 30 people gave $500, that'd be $15,000. It'd be done, right? If 15 people give $1,000, then it'll be done. Or if one person gives $15,000 and say, Imam, it's done. Don't even bother anybody else in here. I'm going to write the check for $15,000. Y'all just go ahead and purchase the land next week. If you're going to do that, go talk to Elijah or Mustafa, and I don't even have to ask anybody to raise their hand. But if you can't today, listen, this is how we change our reality. This is how we built this beautiful facility that you're living in right now. This is how we've raised enough money to break ground on Ibrahim Kamaluddin Community Center. What I'm not going to tell you about yet, because I learned when I was studying the Seerah of the Prophet, right after the right after the Pledge of Aqaba, the second Pledge of Aqaba, when the Muslims were supposed to secretly go to Medina the next year, as soon as the meeting was over, somebody ran out, Muhammad just made an agreement. He just made an agreement with the Medinees. They're going to move to Medina next year, right afterwards. So we have a series of 10 fundraisers planned for 2017, and it's not here, don't worry. I'm not going to come and ask you 10 times next year. No, they're not here. They're around in other locations, inshallah. Once we ink the deal and everything is done and the system's in place and Satan can't go to work undermining it, we will make a public announcement. Okay? But today we have to raise $15,000, inshallah. So how many people can do $1,000? If you can do $1,000 to help us buy that property, either today or over the next 3 or 4 months, raise your hand. Who can do $1,000, inshallah? One. Good. Takbir! May Allah accept your charity. May it be evidence of your faith. Ameen. Can we get a second one, inshallah? Let's get 5 people at $1,000. Can we get 5 people, inshallah? We'll be done at $1,000. 2. Takbir! Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. Can we get a third one, inshallah, at $1,000? So that we can go ahead and start building our neighborhood. We already have 2 lots up the street. This is it, brothers and sisters. What we always talk about, this is it. This is the opportunity. But the opportunity only comes through work. The opportunity only comes through sacrifice. And the opportunity comes through our donations. Can we get a third person, inshallah, at $1,000? One more who Allah has blessed, who can do $1,000 to help us get that property. Anyone else? Good. Takbir! So we have the pledge forms. We also have the swipes. Any way you need to give today, we have the capacity for you to give it. I don't know if we have the smart pass yet, but let's get that. So all they have to do is pass their cell phone in front of a thing and get the donation. All right. So if you can't do $1,000, who can do right here 1,000? Who can do 500? Inshallah. If you can do $500, raise your hand real quick. One. Good. Takbir! Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. Can we get a second person at $500, inshallah, to help make sure we can procure this property pretty soon? In time, you'll see us building our own housing. I believe it, just like you're sitting in this masjid right now. I believe you'll see us building our own housing, and it will be real. It won't be a fantasy. It won't be something that we just get excited about in Juma and 10 years later nothing has ever happened. Or after Eid nothing has ever happened. The opportunity is real. Can we get a second person who can do $500, inshallah? Anyone? All right. How many of you can do $100? If you do $100, let's get the pledge forms out. If you can do $100, raise your hand. Keep your hand up, inshallah. I think everybody in here. I think all 150 people in here. Listen, if you can't give it today, just give $25 a week over the next month. If you can do $25 a week over the next month, raise your hand. Keep it up so you can get the pledge cards, inshallah. Mustafa needs some help. He's the one person. He needs a second person or a third person. We don't want anybody to have to hold their hand up any longer than they have to. Right? Don't put any strain on them, any burden on them. Make their work as easy as possible. Get them the pledge forms, inshallah. I'm not sure. Get the sisters in the back. We need a sister. Sisters, we need a sister. We got 4 sisters whose hands are getting tired back there. We don't want their hands to get tired. Let's make sure we get all the sisters. Sisters are sometimes the biggest donors. I've seen sisters be the biggest donors at fundraisers. Donate $10,000, $15,000 that day. So make sure everybody gets their envelope, inshallah. Fill out your pledge form. Get the cube on your way out, inshallah. We still got 2 or 3 sisters in the back with their hands up. Let's make sure here, right here, Mustafa, right here. Get his hands, inshallah. Okay, so listen. Some of you are going to give and you didn't raise your hands. May Allah reward you, inshallah. We are moving at a fast pace. And inshallah, we will have the things that we talked about, and they will be real. As soon as we get the finalized plans, Right here, Mustafa, right here, Tyree, right here. As soon as we get the finalized plans for Ibrahim Kamaldeen Community Center and get them permitted, we will break ground, inshallah, and you will see a foundation going up. We have the money to do that right now. I believe we have enough money to put up the shell too. And then all we'll have to do is finish out the inside. I'm not talking hypothetical. That money's in Chase Bank right now. So may Allah reward you. Enjoy your Eid. We have the Eid brunch, which is a wonderful thing now. On your way out, pick up copies of Imam Qasim's Eid Khutbah today. They're on sale for $10. Pick up the CD. Enjoy your family. Thank you for your time. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum. I believe either Elijah or Tyree has just a couple more announcements.
Assalamu alaikum. I have something I want to present to the community. For those of you who didn't know, the Mosque Cares 2016 annual convention, I was nominated anonymously by somebody, I don't even know who, to receive an award for the Muslim Male of the Year. And this is what it looks like. Now, I'm not the type of person, people who know me know that I don't thrive on individual awards. That's never been my motivation. As long as I've been working, as long as I've been a Muslim and working in this community. And upon receiving this award, I made some comments at the convention that this award was not for me. This award is for the community that produced me. I would not accept anything as an individual award knowing that all the hard work that was put into me, and I don't even have to start naming names, because everybody in this musalla right now and those around the city of Houston have contributed to what I have been able to do by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we thank Allah for this prestigious award, and the Mosque Cares acknowledging me as the Muslim Male of the Year. It really made Houston, the pilot light, the city of what Islam can possibly be and what we can accomplish as a community. So many things were said about the city of Houston, in which Imam Wazir's leadership has, right away, they say, Assalamu alaikum, you from Houston? They say, give the greeting to Imam Wazir. So I can tell you that our Imam here has really traveled this country and has put the light of Houston on the map, and Islam has become, the rebirth of Islam has become something possible in the minds of people in this community. So this award is for you all. This award, it has my name on it, but it has your hard work behind what this plaque represents. So I just want to thank the community, and I wanted you all to get to see it. And I thank Allah for the opportunity to be here, to be a part of you all's community, inshallah. Takbir. Takbir. Takbir.
Alhamdulillah, Imam Tyree, may Allah continue to bless you and your efforts. Today the first program that we ever had with Imam Tyree, me and Imam Qasim were late by around 45 minutes. And when we got to the program, Imam Tyree wasn't sitting around saying, where's Imam Wazir, where's Imam Qasim? Imam Tyree was up teaching and running the program. And he is driven from Texas City to this masjid and Masjid al-Quran for the last 8 years without asking for a penny, without asking for even a gas stipend. He's done that, and some of you live in Texas City, and you know that drive. He's done that to please Allah, and he's one of many who starting with Imam Kamaluddin, Imam Haywood Talib, Imam Rashid El-Amin, Imam Qasim Ahmed, and all the others who have held this responsibility here in this masjid and has passed that responsibility along. And Imam Tyree comes along in that line, and I didn't mention all the sisters also. A lot of sisters have also made those sacrifices. And those of you who know, we just started a new leadership class, and we're focusing on those individuals 18 to 19 years old, so we can produce that next generation of leadership. So if you have anybody that's over 13 years old and you want them to get in our next Leadership Institute, Our first Leadership Institute produced 10 leaders. That's where Tyree